quickly in Alexander, shutting his young body down in a matter of days. He survived thanks to a last-minute tracheotomy. From there, he set out to push beyond the limits of his condition. Holding a rod in his mouth, he was able to turn pages in books and create art. He went to high school, college and law school, and, later in life, he used a rod to type out words on a keyboard to write his autobiography. "My parents taught me to use my intelligence and my energy to be productive," Alexander said in a 2017 video by Gizmodo. "I've never thought of myself as a cripple. That's the word I choose to use because I think it covers the ground in most people's perceptions. I'm crippled in most people's minds, except mine," he said, adding later, "I'm Paul Alexander, human being." He was eventually recognized by Guinness World Records as the longest surviving iron lung patient. At least one other American was known to be relying on an iron lung in recent years. Martha Lillard, who contracted polio 1 year after Alexander. Both of them were able to learn to breathe outside of the massive respirator 4 hours at a time, using a technique that required them to intentionally swallow air. But each night, they would return to the iron lung. "I've tried all the forms of ventilation, and the iron lung is the most efficient and the best and the most comfortable way," Lillard told the Radio Diaries Project. The polio vaccine emerged in the 1950s. In 1955, the polio vaccine developed by Jonas Salk and his colleagues became an essential tool to fight the feared disease and one for which Salk never sought a patent. It ended years of panic and fear. The first known polio outbreak in the United States was in Vermont in 1894, according to the Smithsonian Museum of American History. By the time Lillard and Alexander got sick in the early 1950s, polio epidemics had been growing worse and worse, with tens of thousands of new cases reported each year, often in the summer. Different people experienced differing symptoms, from a flu-like condition to a spreading paralysis. Communities reacted with dread because no one understood how or why people got it, and because children were the most frequently affected, the museum said. Posting images showing closed playgrounds and signs barring children under age 16 from entering cities.